guys know the S197 Mustang. It's got that specific cockpit feel, the high dash, the reach to the shifter, the way the seat hugs you just right. When I practice, I want the same feel and reach, but I didn't want to spend $1,000 on an aluminum profile rig. So I built this. This is the Leftover Racing S197 specific rig. It's built from scraps. It's ugly in some places, but it fits like a glove because it's literally measured from my actual car. Okay, let's talk budget. Total cost for the frame, $0. Whole frame is built out of leftover lumber and deck screws. Most sim rigs you buy online are universal. That's code for doesn't feel like your car. I took a tape measure out to my S197 and measured the distance from the floor to the wheel hub to the seat rails, the seat to the pedals, all to get it just right, just the same. Why? Muscle memory. The reach and angle is the same between the car and the rig, allowing for faster muscle memory transfer for HPDE days. The seat, a real track seat from Summit Racing, the kind of seat I'll put in the car one day. Why? Not because I want it authentic, or to get a seat that matches my car, because it doesn't yet. It was cheaper than any sim rig seat I can find. Now for the racing part of Leftover Racing. I'm running a 2017 vintage Thrustmaster T150 base and wheel. Is it a $1,500 direct drive? No, but it's free. It's my son's old one. And it's mounted to the solid wood frame, so there's zero flex. That's the secret. If your rig is stiff, even a budget wheel feels premium. The pedals are Thrustmaster T3PA. This is the weak link of the rig. There's no load cell in these pedals, and it shows. Still, the height and reach is matched to my car. I'm getting the most knowledge for the track I can out of these pedals. And the cost? $0. Leftovers. The monitor? Yep, leftovers. Free from a friend who was moving. The computer? Shared with my daughter. Speakers? Leftover from an old project. The splurge here is the VR headset. It's the Meta Oculus 3S, the cheapest model we could find. I split it with my daughter. Why? Because the monitor doesn't support looking through the turns at the apex and to the exit point. A single monitor setup results in bad practice for an HPDE day. The VR headset allows me to practice the same head movements needed on the track. The shifters? Well, it's a work in progress. For now, I use the paddle shifters. They're not accurate to my car, but they're free. Total rig cost? Less than a weekend at the track, and that's the point. Get the most out of the track days by already knowing the track. Develop muscle memory while spending less than the cost of one day at the track. Are upgrades coming? Yes, but with the same requirement. Maximize muscle memory and seat time that transfers, and do it for less than a track day. More on that later. Besides, I don't want OC Racing razzing me about my current cable management, so there's definitely some upgrades coming. Now, this video isn't about showing off how frugal I can be. It's about showing you a way to build a budget racing rig also. If I was starting from scratch today, I'd do much the same thing. Wheels and the pedals, I'd get secondhand from Facebook Marketplace or something similar. And again, the out-of-date stuff, not the latest and greatest. Computer and monitor, whatever you have. I'd stretch for the Oculus again, but maybe used as it's been out for a while now. Seat, same thing, Summit Racing. Maybe a sim seat if it was genuinely cheaper. My lack of correct shifter is a great example of good enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to get you quality seat time. Look, sim racing can be a gate-kept hobby. People will tell you that you need all the fancy rigs, the triple monitors, and the wow factor. Leftover racing isn't about that. It's about making it work with what you have. I used some 2x4s, plywood, a tape measure, and a seat I found. I've got a rig that feels like my Mustang for the less than the cost of a track day. If you want the dimensions I used for the S197 layout, drop a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and go build something with your leftovers. I'll see you in turn 1.